I just got done watching a series called The Shining Veil. It's called Shining Veil. It's on HBO Max. So if any of y'all out there got HBO Max, you ought to check this out. This is actually pretty daggone funny. And for me to for me to laugh, it takes a lot for me to laugh. I don't get into comedy that much. It has to be really good. Like, I like Game Night. That was comedy. But there's just a lot of comedies out there. I just don't think it's that funny. But I actually sit down and watch this. Now this used to be on Stars, and then they let this go to HBO Max. I just happened to come across it. It took me about 2 weeks to get through it, but it's called Shining Veil, and you got each episode is you got 20. They're about 30 minutes an episode. The first season has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got 8 episodes, and they're all 30 minutes, all of them. And it's about this family that lives. They end up buying a house in upstate New York somewhere. I'm gonna try to find out what this is all about so I can give you guys a little bit of a. Okay, I don't know if it's a comedy horror. It's they don't really give you any they don't really give you much detail about it. All I know is about a family that had to move because the wife has some issues and she's got a writer's block because she writes a book, and so she's trying to write a book so because that's how they make their money. And her husband, he had to relocate to this job, and he's got a job, and they get this old they rent this old haunted house, and it. At first, I didn't think I was going to like this. I really didn't. But man, I ended up liking this. And I tell you, only reason why I'm uploading this video is because I'm telling y'all, check out Shining Veil. I think you'll like it. Details, it's just, it says, after an affair nearly destroys their marriage, Pat and Terry Phelps moved their family from the city to Connecticut to a house that may be haunted. And it's got some sexual situations and violence, and it's got a little bit. It's funny though. It's real funny. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really think I was gonna like this. And like I told you guys, it takes a lot for me to like something, especially when it comes to comedy. So, like I said, I went through the first season, and I was shocked I went through it because I was like, don't get me wrong, it took me about 2 weeks to get through this. And I just literally canceled HBO Max because I'm done with HBO Max for now. I don't need it. I'm not paying no $10 when I ain't gonna watch that much of it. But I did watch this. So if you guys got HBO Max, check this out. Because like I said, you got the first season got 8 episodes, and then the second season, I just literally got done with the second season. I just literally got done with the second season yesterday, and so the second season's got it's got 8 chapters too. But everybody in this is funny. It's got a good twist to it. I think you guys will really like it. I really do. I like the 2 teenage kids that was in there. Courtney Cox is the mom. And the guy that played the dad, I forgot his name, but he's funny. All the neighbors was funny. There was some good stuff in this. It's too bad because they left it at a cliffhanger. Okay, so, but actually to me, the way they left it, I was like, nah, I don't think I want to watch this no more after this because, she got pregnant and she's pretty much past her pregnancy. So she got pregnant, but then when they showed how she got pregnant, I didn't like how she got pregnant, because this house is haunted, and come find out the house that they was living in was these people that was worshiping like the dark ages and some deep dark stuff. And so when I'm watching it, I'm sitting there going, I don't really get into this, but it was funny, and it's comedy. You gotta understand. So the ending left was least for me to it did I didn't desire the ending, but the ending was good. I just didn't like the ending. I was hoping that when she had the baby would be actually her husband's. But the baby wasn't her husband. They made it look like she had sex had sex with this demon, and the demon kind of like infiltrated her whole family. And at the end, she noticed that they left it as cliffhanger because it's not going to get renewed because it was on Stars, and then it went from Stars to HBO Max. HBO Max picked it up, but enough people, because I checked it, and I checked on my phone today to see if there was going to be a season 3 because the way they left it. But what I'm telling you is this: Shining Vale is a very good show to watch as far as it being funny and very entertaining. It is really funny. And I thought I wasn't going to like it. I kept looking at it. I kept saying, man, I don't know if I can get into this, Like I said, I didn't like the ending that much, but the ending wasn't bad. I just didn't care for the ending. That's all I'm saying. But you ain't got but 30 minutes each episode. That's it. 30 minutes episode. You got 8 episodes, and there's 2 seasons. Shining Vale. Like I said, check it out when you get a chance. I think it's just the last episode that says Pat is played by Courtney Cox. You got Courtney Cox, Greg Kinnear, Gus Briney, and Marin Dungy, and Dylan Gage, and Maria Sorvino. Those are the characters. My air conditioner's on, that's why I was talking loud. But this is a good show, man. It really is. I really love when I find something I can actually sit and not be all squirmish and like, oh, I'm not getting into this. Oh, I'm not liking it. Oh, I'm checking out. And I feel like I'm wasting my time. That's why I can't drop a lot of videos on this YouTube channel, because I just can't sit and watch TV like that. And I don't go to movies every weekend unless it's really something good. And then when I do when I upload something, there's like 50 bazillion YouTubers already uploading the same thing. It's always the same stuff. So I'm just saying that just to give you guys an idea of how I watch television, to tell you the truth. But anyway, Pat struggles to find someone she can trust. Gaynor struggles with her own fate. Jake gets a second chance to decide if he'll play it safe or defend his family. So that's just the end of episode 8. I just thought I'd read that to you. Now, I know I've been jumping around and stuff like that, but I got to be more myself. So, this is how I'm going to say it. I'm saying Shining Vale is very entertaining and it's funny. And I think it'll keep you interested because it's only 30 minutes. So each episode is 30 minutes. You got 30 minutes, 29 minutes, 27 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 29 minutes, 30 minutes, 33 minutes. That's all you got in each episode. And there's 8 episodes each season. So with my lifestyle being the way it is, with me working out 4 days a week, I told you this, I work out 4 days a week. I do a lot of cardio. And then the day I not work out, I do a lot of push-ups and stomach crunches. And then I do bike ride. I alternate the next day walking. And then if I don't go do cardio, I'm either doing my elliptical for 30 minutes. So I'm pretty busy. Not to mention all the stuff I do around this house. So that's why it's hard for me to upload videos every week, because I'm just not that guy. But I did watch this and I enjoyed it. So put this on your radar. Shining Vale. There ain't going to be no season 3, because this was already on Stars. Stars, it came from Stars and went to HBO Max, but HBO Max picked it up. But there are a lot of people that likes this. But I don't think it's going to justify them spending money to make a season 3. But they did get 2 seasons out of it. So we'll catch you next video. We'll see you.